Welcome back, denizens of the Omniverse. Today we are diving into episode 22 of season 5 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. This is the season finale, and we'll get to see how all of this insanity wraps up. What choice they will make. Take out Talbot, save Coulson. Save the world, save Coulson. I think we know where this is probably gonna go. At least I think I do. But I have been wrong before. Anyway, let's not guess and let's just dive into it and see what happens next, guys. If you want to see the full length reaction, get early access, or send me questions, comments, or fun facts to read at the end of these videos, you can do all that over on Patreon. We also have Agent Carter over there, as well as a Patreon exclusive at the moment. Over there, you get the full links for all the other shows and movies that we cover on the channel. You also get to suggest and vote what movies to react to each month. It's just a great way to support the channel, help us do things we do over here. But at the end of the day, really appreciate it. Enjoy this reaction. At least leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already, because it really helps these videos out. Huge shout out to the team over at Prepper for helping edit down these highlights for you guys here on YouTube. And with that all said and out of the way, let's go ahead and hop into episode 22, the end. Here we go. God, that is a narrow stretcher.
You don't want to be in there?
Coulson didn't leave.
It's for them to decide.
I know it's terrible. I can't bear to see him like that, but this...
Gotta keep it in the family.
There's no way to get the serum in his body.
What if he absorbs someone?
It's hypothetical.
Exactly. All we have to do is have it in the right hands, and that maniac will take the
Yeah.
So who'd you have in mind? You?
Oh, what?
Now you want to sacrifice yourself too?
No,
I was
but I'm
just
willing
thinking,
to.
what if
We
it was
all should be.
Coulson?
You know Coulson would.
Yeah.
He would have died for nothing.
Better than leaving this world in pieces.
Oh my God.
He's the key to solving all of
She
this.
speaks in broken riddles. You're hearing what you want
What
to
could
hear.
Coulson do?
He would never give up on Talbot. Coulson's the only one that can talk him through this. That's what he does.
Put them back together.
I'm sorry, we save lives. I have to make this call.
Simmons, get ready to...
Oh, ho!
I'm screaming at the top of my lungs, and none of you can hear me.
We hear you.
But you won't listen. You all saw what happened.
What's May doing? We are not.
There's nothing holding us together.
Yes, there is. Hope. We never give up. So we cling to it, and we vote.
Oh, got so scared there for a minute. Oh. Oh!
Why? No.
Wow, she took that option off the table. What do we even... Welp.
Everyone else should prepare for the end of the world.
Oh, the leftovers of the ship from before.
Just draw a little dot. If you get me close, I'll feel it now. You see this little guy? I'm the savior that's going to protect it.
You know, she knows more than you do, so I don't know what you're trying to spin here.
Then I'll just take your damn soothsayer powers. Cut to the chase.
No, you won't.
Of course not. Just a kid. But I will find a way to win you over.
You're doing a fantastic job so far, buddy.
Don't help him.
But if I don't, this will be the last time I see you.
Oh my goodness.
You're going to die.
Well, everyone dies. And on that day, we'll have to answer up there for what we've done down here.
It's not God I'm afraid of.
Oh, she thinks she's going the other way. Just an... Oh! Talbot, what the fuck, dude? I'm here to save everybody. Boom! God damn it, man. Anyway, what I was going to say is just another day in New York.
I was never arguing for you to die. I was just arguing to not bet everything on you.
And I would have taken your side.
Yeah.
I'll call the mayor and get the tour, but when you get back, I think I'll be out of here.
Why?
What?
This is my room. I'm like a squirrel hoarding anything I can find. Also, side note, found a nature book.
Well, he wants to actually see the world while he can.
It's more like I'm a damaged person.
Or just
From a
holding
damaged
up.
world.
Mm.
If there's even a chance that can happen again.
You'd want to see the world before it does.
Yeah.
If the world doesn't crack open and you break the time loop, I'll just blink out of existence anyway. So it's just one more vacancy, right?
Oh.
Come on, I never totally fit in with the gang anyway.
That's some bullshit.
You know, when I first met you guys, I'd never seen anything like that. I mean, I'd seen people kill for each other without hesitation all the time, but I'd never seen a group that was willing to die for each other.
No.
You trying to fix Coulson? That's great. I love the guy. But if you really want to lead one day, then you gotta fix that. Just my 2 cents.
He's
I also
got
read
a
book on idiomatic expressions.
he's got a very strong point. I mean, it's kind of hard not to spot him considering he just crashed into New York.
That's not something you see down at urgent care.
What are you talking about?
The centipede ingredients might give you a little extra mojo.
Jemma.
Well, we'd like to see you walk out of this room and rejoin the fight. But it's up to you if you think more time is worth it.
Mm-hmm.
I've made it clear how I feel.
I think I have too.
But even now, the word scares you.
I'm just having a hard enough time leaving you behind.
So don't.
Yeah. What a decision. What an image. That's insane, dude. Well, there's a little bit of it. All of that for that little bit of goop. Oh, and he's gonna have to probably keep tearing to get at the rest of it.
So taking out Talbot is one thing, but we gotta clear the civilians and rescue Robin too.
Before the ship and the buildings collapse.
I would like to get close and test the building structural integrity.
What's going through her mind right now?
The truth is, I can't hold the team together. But he can.
Oh.
Coulson wants me to call the shots in his absence.
Okay.
Mack should call the shots. He has the biggest heart. I mean, physically, but also, you know. And look, I never want to stop being a soldier. He's a general we can all rally behind.
Hmm.
Anyone who thinks I'm 100% right about this, raise your hand.
Hell yeah, dude.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Time to suit up. So, what do?
We save lives.
Hell yeah. Dude, I'm just getting so, like, torn up at the moment, man.
Hands above your head or we will open fire!
All that would be is noise.
I have a feeling that isn't gonna do much.
It's feeling that way.
Officers on the ground, first responders. This is S.H.I.E.L.D. We're here to help.
Oh, thank God.
Yes, I love that reaction.
Do not engage the enemy. I repeat, do not engage the enemy. We will handle it.
Oh, wait, is this the shot? Or is it going to lead up to the shot, her leaving the plane?
Come on. All right.
I'll give them some light, show them the way to the stairwell. Yeah, this way.
Robin?
No.
Your mother, Polly. Is she in there?
Hmm.
Check the detention level. Bottom deck.
All right, you stay with her.
I'm still nervous that something might happen and Mack still somehow dies in this timeline. Because at this point, it's subvert or we don't. Like, there's just like, so what? But some things could still stick before we make the change. I'm so scared.
I'm not going.
Why?
Because I can barely stand.
Yeah, I was thinking that was the case. he was just trying to power through to make everybody think he took it.
It didn't feel like the way this was supposed to go. I told you on the Zephyr, but you'd have pinned me down and jammed that syringe into my neck right there.
Damn straight.
I'm sorry.
Didn't they say that she was seen like arguing somebody leaving the Zephyr or something like that too? Is that this as well?
Now you find the strength in your heart to appeal to his good nature. And if you can't, find the strength in your arms to beat his ass senseless.
Let's go.
You take it. Do you hear me?
Yeah.
You fly back and you take it. We fought for you.
This is it. Yeah. Ah! God, what was that? I didn't expect that to be that high pitched. I'm sorry. Good God.
Where's Mack?
In the ship. He went to find Polly.
Oh! He's...
Neither of them make it.
Yeah. And he said to Mark where the gravitonium was, and she scribbled over like so much of that globe.
Don't worry. We have her. Let's get you to her.
Oh no. Goddamn murder ninjas. Get him! Oh! Whoo! God damn! Let's go! Holy shit!
I need to arm myself so I can fight my enemies.
You are becoming the enemy, whether you believe it or not.
Test your might. Oh! Whoa! Oh, thank Christ! Fuck him up! Ooh! And Fitz too! I'm so scared, nervous, and all hyped up all at the same time right now.
You want me to call for some assistance, sir? You don't look too good.
Oh
my God.
I'm becoming the most powerful being in the universe. You'll see it one day. The end justifies the means, right?
No.
The only people who say that are the people doing bad things.
I'm becoming a hero.
You are one.
Yeah, you were already one before all of this.
The minute that you enlisted, you became one. We're in this together. We need to join forces.
That sounds good. You know, Hale gave me that speech just before she tortured me.
Oh.
Coulson says it every time he's gonna stab me in the back. Humanity is on the brink. And I alone can fix it.
God damn it.
We should join forces.
Oh, he's gonna try to absorb her. Oh. Holy shit. No! No! You leave my boy alone! Holy shit. God, the fact that she's still breathing is, and not pudding is a feat in and of itself.
I need every weapon I can get in this fight.
What was that? It's not there. Where is it?
Something's different.
Oh. Does she have it? God, that shot of Robin, though, saying something's different. She does. And he handed her her gauntlets and told her to fight. Oh! Oh! She's juicing herself. so she can be strong enough to fight him. Oh, yo. Let's go. Fuck him up.
Now I'll just break you in half.
I feel so bad for Talbot, man. All the Jesus, all the same. Holy shit. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Is that how he goes? Just frozen in space? Damn. Holy shit.
I hope you save some energy, because my leg's bent. I think it's broken. I'll have to carry him out.
Mm-hmm.
Got you, Turbo.
It's worse than that, isn't it?
I think it's a bad break, because I can't feel it.
Ah!
Relax, buddy. Just breathe.
Huh? Yeah.
Just breathe.
Okay, here.
Hey, you got her out. You good, Turbo?
I think my leg's broken.
Ain't been through worse.
God, that is so fucking deep. So no Deke then. Unless they already did the deed. Fuck, dude. God, I mean, yeah.
Come on. This is a celebration, not a funeral.
Remember how good it felt to walk in here when we first got back?
I lived a life surrounded by heroes. None bigger than all of you. Same as anyone in the line of duty. Heroes. Because we sign up to lose each other. To get close to good people and have them taken away. I'm just sad I didn't get a chance to say goodbye to Fitz, but you'll tell him for me.
Of course. He'll be sad he missed this little memorial.
Hey, I'm not dead yet.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
And to remind you that your team always worked the problem, no matter what the odds.
Now he's frozen out in deep space somewhere.
No.
No idea he's already solved it.
He'll be a little disoriented.
Wait, what?
All right. Here's to us. Who's like us? Damn few.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be gonna call you every chance I can for advice.
You won't need it. And my phone is going in the ocean. I left you something in your bunk. It's a letter. Nothing fancy. Basically just says how proud I am of you.
Mm-hmm.
I am so proud.
Thanks, Dad.
I love you.
Oh.
Thanks for the spaceship.
Yeah. Don't mention it.
Who gets Lola? Probably him, duh, to still drive off in. But after the fact, I mean. Or not. We'll bring this thing full circle. Oh, okay, never mind. Never mind. That is kind of funny, though, still. That's kind of a staple image of this whole thing. But did they just drop him off at Tahiti, though? That would be funny. I think they did.
Gotta say, it's pretty magical.
Hell yeah.
Anything else on your bucket list?
Probably quite a few things.
Just one thing.
Parasailing?
Yeah, parasailing. Always wanted to try that.
All right, director. Where to first?
And Deke left, so we don't even know if he blinked out of existence. Wow. What the fuck, man? Wow. What the fuck, man? I'm not high, right? Like, they were like, you'll find him. They said you'll find Fitz. He's up there somewhere, still trying to, whatever. Did they, like, freeze him? And then, or what did they what the fuck did they mean? I don't... I'm so emotionally fucked up over this, man. What an insane finale. The fight between Daisy and Talbot was wild. And also just the little resolutions here, bringing us full circle into these little moments and how we were just on the final loop. And that little moment where Robin sensed something was different this time gave me shivers down my spine. Because at that point, yeah, literally anything could have been on the table. And, you know, even though Mack went into the ship and the mother was in there as well, and they went in, and I was just like, oh, God, maybe we could stop him. Maybe we could save them and get everybody out. But no, it just wasn't him this time. Probably in the original timeline, they didn't come back out of this. They probably died in there. But that shift happened this time. And Fitz instead is the one that was lost in the rubble. And that sheet of metal just jammed up under his rib cage like that. Oh my Lord. That was heartbreaking. And again, powerhouse acting from Iain and that, man. Holy shit, man. I mean, all throughout, again, everybody in this cast is top tier, high caliber actors that I am shocked we don't see in more things, and especially bigger things. His pathos is out of this world, and that was such a chilling, haunting scene there, especially as the realization was sinking in for May and for Mack even. And then Coulson's goodbye, his retirement for however long he's got left. You know, he's going to spend it here in Tahiti, of all places, with May, crossing off a couple final things off his bucket list. You know, after all of this, too, you know, Daisy's still not ready to lead in the way that she feels comfortable, the way that the team really needs. So instead, she's centered it around Mack, who's now the current acting director. And everybody's really just trying to keep chugging on, doing the thing they did. So many powerful fucking speeches in this episode. So many powerful moments. But yeah, I am a little confused on what they meant by the Fitz thing. Like that they're not letting go of the fact that he's gone. You know, Deke left. So we still don't even know how that was impacted. He was impacted. We don't know if he was the remnant of a divergent timeline. That the changes that they make in this new history, do they have any effect on the original? We don't know the answer to that without Deke being around. We also don't know that the changes there blinked him out of existence because he left. In almost in the same way that Coulson has gone off for this undetermined amount of time that he's going to spend on this world in his final days of his retirement. You know, we don't know exactly what happened to him. Not with any certainty, especially not with the language they're floating around here, you know? So, like, I'm wondering if, like, and again, I could just be misreading the hell out of this at the moment, but, like, the way they made it seem is, like, it's quite possible that they froze Fitz in an attempt to maybe try to wait until they could find a way to save him, especially because there was that whole bait and switch too with the in remembrance. They were definitely setting that up to have been Fitz, and that this whole thing was for Fitz, but it turns out he was like, oh, I'm sad that Fitz can't be here, so I could say goodbye to him. And then this being the final episode, like, there's a lot of things that definitely bring it full circle, from the centipede serum being the thing that juices up Daisy to give her the edge on Talbot, and that they were able to take him out before they shattered the world, because Coulson at the end, he brought all the pieces together, right? He brought all these different factors together. He brought her, the gauntlets, the serum, everything that was needed to save the world. But also at the same time, trying to save Coulson is what also allowed them to do what they needed to do to have this even in hand. It's just that he made the decision not to save himself, and they left that for him. And then he did. He brought all those pieces together. So the prophecy did fulfill itself in a way. See, it's just so fascinating thing, and just all these elements, and just the speech too with Daisy talking to Talbot, though it didn't work, and poor Talbot, man, being just frozen, coasting off into space, it just breaks my heart, man. He became the villain in the end and just could not see it. God, I don't know what else to say, man. This was a wonderful, emotional, heart-wrenching finale. And had this been the end of the show, I mean, yeah, it's a pretty fine place to stop. Which makes me wonder what the actual conclusion is going to be. Oh, wait. Because this is a new loop and the Earth is still here, there's a Fitz that is currently frozen, waiting to catch up with the disaster timeline, but that's not there? Is that what they mean? Fucking time travel, goddammit. So yeah, because he didn't go to the future. I think that's what they're trying to say. He's out there frozen, right? She handed them the card that says I'm working on it. So if we went back, version's the gone, he's frozen, waiting to catch up with that. So there's got to be a Fitz from this time period here that is still here because he got left behind, that then froze, that didn't come back later with them. Maybe that's what they mean, which is a very hopeful way to look at it. It was like, given a Fitz, the one that you were with did just die, but you got a fresh new timeline with one that I guess hasn't had to go through all of that yet, but did freeze himself to prepare? Is that the implication? Am I closer, or am I still way off? I'm so confused. I'm assuming we'll find out in the subsequent seasons. So whatever. I'm assuming that's what they mean. We'll find out next week, probably, I guess. Yeah, okay, anyway, whatever. Let's go to Patreon so I don't have to think about that mindfuckery anymore. We got a brick from Noodle to Foodle here. Holy shit, okay. Oh boy, so much to talk about. First of all, out of everything, I need you to go back and watch like the first 10 to 15 seconds of the first episode of the season. I promise it won't disappoint you. And please include the referential footage in the edit so we see exactly what you're reacting to. Still makes me chuckle. Like, there was the drawings. I'm assuming it had to have been the drawings, because this is well after 10 to 15 seconds. I'm going to go through this scene. Oh, May and Coulson on the beach. Was that it? Okay, it can't be this far. Okay, so I'm going to go back because I want to look at the other pictures again. Yeah, that's got to be May and Coulson on the beach right there. So I have no idea what this is supposed to be. I'm assuming that's what I was meant to catch. Wasn't that mind-blowing? We see the first and last frame of the season is the same, or at least the show, the same event. Okay, that was it. And we see other pictures about the events that will happen later in the season, like Talbot with people in him. Oh, that's what that is. Okay, that makes sense. That's so cool and so fitting for a season about time travel and loops. Now, some fun facts. The costume Talbot got in these last few episodes is a reference to, basically is his, or rather Graviton's costume in the comics. With the 3 orbs in his chest of all, and if you search for Graviton in the comics, you'll see it easily. Another thing I really like about this is that people speculated the entire season who Graviton or his equivalent would be, only for the writers to make it Talbot, who looks exactly like Graviton does. Face, hair, beard-wise. Even though nobody expected him to be it, and that's amazing. Like, making somebody who looks like Graviton end up being Graviton, it would have been surprising, but somehow a twist is just great writing. And also, if you didn't put it together, it's hinted at by Talbot talking about absorbing Daisy and taking her powers, but that's exactly what happened and why everyone thinks Daisy did it. So in the other timeline, Daisy assumedly didn't have the centipede serum in her gauntlets, presumably the pieces Coulson put together, centipede serum plus her gauntlets. So Talbot absorbed her, either lost control or used her powers to try to get the remaining gravitonium out, or successfully did get it out. Either way, it cracked the Earth open in the process. And that's also why everybody assumed it was Daisy. And it makes sense that why they thought that now, because everyone, that's what everyone knows, is that Daisy went in. We can see that in the video clip of her shouting at Coulson, and a bit later the Earth was cracked open by her vibrations and her powers, making it a reasonable assumption that she was the one who did it. I like how that all came together. And then some questions. As you have heard, the season slash finale was supposed to be the end of the show. If that had been the case, what would you have thought of this episode as a series finale? And also, what did I think about it as a season finale? And what would your overall thoughts of the show be itself if these first 5 seasons were the whole show? I think it would have been a fine enough finale. I wouldn't hold it up in high regard among the greats, but it's definitely would not have been bad. It would not have been terrible. You're setting it up for things to go forward. You know, I do feel like we don't get enough of like a goodbye, a waving or whatever for it to be like a, I don't know, a series conclusion, if that makes sense. For like the wrap up to the season, I think it did that really, really well. It brought so many things full circle, and it tried to bring so many things full circle in the show, and it nailed a lot of it. But there's still a lot of things open-ended. There's still a lot of things unanswered. You know, obviously, they didn't know what the future was going to be going into this, so they tried to close off as much as possible, especially with the send-off with Coulson and everything. I think as far as a series finale, I think it would have been fine. Not great, not bad, just fine. Season conclusion, I think it did pretty damn good. You know, all things considered for that. Also, what's your thoughts and ranking of this season as a time travel story or piece of entertainment involving time travel, and where would you rank this season among the others? Time travel in general, how high would I rank it up with other things? I think they had a lot of fun with it. I think there's still some things that are obviously by this point still up in the air. I mean, it's done it way better than a lot of other things have. It's given it a lot more thought than a lot of other things have, but I don't know, like, I don't really even know what I'm pitting it up against, really. You know, it's no Dark. It's not that by any stretch of the imagination, but it's pretty damn good. But with the seasons overall, I think like my favorite season, I don't know, it's tough, man, between this and season 4. But this season had Deke, and Deke was wildly entertaining. And if he's still out there, and if he didn't get bleeped away, maybe we still have a Deke. Anyway, that's hopeful thinking. I feel like every season just continuously got better every step of the way. But I do think I might have a little bit of a bias towards season 4. So I still might like season 4 more than 3, 2, and 1. And then lastly, what are your thoughts, hopes, predictions for season 6 and 7? How do you think the show will handle the fact that Coulson is not here anymore? And like, how will it be without him? I don't know. I still have a hard time actually feeling like he's gone, you know? So like, I'll kind of have to believe it till I see it, that there's not some weird shenanigans that somehow get him back into the show. But even so, if anybody has to go, you know, Coulson makes the most sense thematically and all of that. While we lost Fitz temporarily, I'm sure we're going to get him back. So that's another prediction that I'm going to have at this point, given what they had been talking about there. But other than that, I don't really know what to expect moving forward. Like, what's the next thing going to be? Nothing was really teed up, you know, because they didn't know that they were going to have anything. So they closed everything off here. So, like, other than the quest to find Fitz, I don't know what kind of storyline we're going to dive into. But moving on, Cyber. Sorry for the long post. What a finale. Poor Fitz and Jemma can never catch a break. Go search for the other version of him and get them back together. First part is an explanation of some of it because it caused confusion online. A lot of people are confused sometimes on what actually changed. What did Daisy do with the serum? People think she was supposed to jab Talbot with it, but the serum version she had isn't the killing serum. Correct, because May destroyed the odium, which means they couldn't use the serum on Talbot. Yeah. But it's the Centipede project and the healing factor of her mom. So she jabbed herself to not only heal her wounds and survive the absorption longer, but the Centipede project inheriting has enhancement capabilities, almost like a super soldier serum knockoff. So she was able to overpower Talbot Graviton's representation, Gravitonium powers long enough, and Quake him out of the stratosphere. You know, I thought that was pretty straightforward, all the Centipede serum stuff. I think that was the key factor, was the way they handled everything, and then giving Coulson the decision, I think, is a key factor in what happened there. A few episodes ago, Omni, you called out that Talbot still needs to breathe and survive in space. At least that's some sort of weakness. And I was laughing so hard at the accidental foreshadowing you made. Yeah, because he needed the ship, because he needs to... damn. Still, though, poor Talbot. Fuck, dude. Yeah. Oof. Big oof. And if you think about it, Coulson did put the pieces together like Robin said, whether bringing everyone together on the team or whether literally putting the gauntlet pieces together to hide the serum. That's up for interpretation like Yo-Yo said, but Robin's something different moment came after the reveal that the serum is with Daisy. So that's what I believe in. It also happened simultaneously when Fitz made the decision to go into the ship and help. I think that might have been a factor too. My understanding of the way everything played out before, Mack and the mother probably were not meant to make it off that ship, but May and Fitz went in because he remembered that they don't come back and went in. So I think that might have also been something that changed. Now, question time. What did you think of the season will be, especially with Fitz's death and Coulson's send-off? I have fucking no idea. Other than I only imagine that we're going to go look for this frozen popsicle Fitz that hasn't had to deal with the ramifications of all this crap yet. Which means we could probably preemptively prepare him for the eventual mind break that will come from his LMD torture, since that's something that kind of snuck up on him in the other loop. What would you have felt like if this was indeed the finale of the show like it was supposed to be? And we kind of went into that in the previous question. Shilio, this finale makes me tear up. Oh yeah. Would you have been satisfied if this were truly how the show ended? Would I be satisfied? I think yes. Like I said before, it wouldn't have like wowed me in the sense of things. Obviously everything was super emotional, but it's like a series finale. I feel like there's a couple things that is still kind of needed, but given what they had at the disposal, it's still, I mean, I've seen way worse. Now, not that it was bad either. Again, I don't want to like make it seem like it's a bad series finale because it's really not, but like I would have been fine, you know, at least it got to end and everybody for the most part was like off on to the next thing. You know, we have a good send off for May and Coulson. Fitz is out there to be rescued, and yeah, I mean it's fine. Like I don't think it would have been. It's not up there with like the greats. I think serviceable is a good way to put it. Liam Harold, it's the sad end of Talbot, but the actor did a great performance. Also, Phil Coulson finally makes it to Tahiti. It was truly magical. Yes, full circle moment right there, man. And then we got Katie. For the season 5 finale is as good a time as any to reflect on Fitz's amazing character arc through seasons 1 through 5. The writers and Iain managed to create a character that undergoes a complete transformation over the course of the show that he's become near unrecognizable from his pilot introduction. During the first season, you often and fittingly refer to Fitz as the puppy on the team and would lovingly call him out for being a goof. Now he's obviously grown a lot from the squeamish, monkey-obsessed, ward apologist nerd who couldn't strap on a parachute and got his cart stuck in between the hubs of the car doors of season 1, and then Ward dropping Fitzsimmons in the ocean and Fitz resulting in brain damage was the first catalyst for change. So much so that it caused tension between him and Simmons throughout season 2, ever since Fitz progressively changed more and more, which leads me to 2 questions. How would you describe Fitz now compared to Fitz then? Then what's your favorite arc for or iteration of his character? Yeah, dude, I don't know, man. He went from being a puppy to being like, I don't know, like he was like by all means necessary. Almost probably what Ward probably would have wanted him to be a lot of times, but I don't know, man. Like he was never second guessing. He was never the wide-eyed. He was never squeamish. He was focused, he was resolute, he was on point, on target, he was more confident, more competent than I think he's ever been. To the point so where even morality was not his weakness either. He would not let that get in the way, which is a result of the framework and all of that. Kind of puts him in this very gray area compared to the rest of the team, but sometimes you needed that. So he became, I don't know. I don't even know how to describe that, though. Fitz the Gray. I don't know. And what's been my favorite character arc for him or iteration of the character? I don't know, man. It might be like season 4, like the whole thing with him and the framework and then him wrestling with that. So that transition into season 5, I think, has been some of my most interesting stuff to see with him. The way he dealt with the things that version of him did and was capable of. I don't know. I thought that was pretty wild. On rewatches, I like to return to this clip of season 1 every season just to admire the character growth. It's also a good mood brightener after season 1's finale. Let's check it out.
I found a localized EMP plus a few other party favorites.
Aww.
The cart's stuck.
Yeah. This is much needed.
What the hell? Who designed this? In the hub of all places.
And then bonus question I just thought of. Which do you think is worse? I don't feel so good, or I think my legs are broken. In this moment, I think my legs are broken. That is way more haunting, way more visceral. Oh my goodness. For context, this episode came out 3 weeks after Infinity War, so it was a common point of comparison. I'd have to give it to this. And then we have Silver Tier Moon. One an emotional roller coaster, eh? If I had a nickel for every time we ended a bad guy by shooting them off into space, well, I'd only have 2 nickels, but it seems to be effective. This would have been a fitting, if sad, ending for our found family. Coulson's speech at the end always leaves me in tears because the Battle of Chicago was happening almost the same time as the Battle of Wakanda. Oh, they were in Chicago. Whoops, I thought it was New York. Whoops. I mean, it would have made sense. The fight moved elsewhere in the world, so it wouldn't have been going on there at the time. Anyway, whoopsie. There was a horrible theory going around after the battle after May and Coulson had been dropped off at Tahiti as the Zephyr turned around towards the sun. After the credits began to roll, Thanos snapped. This cruel theory dusted May, leaving Coulson alone in his final moments, dusting Mack, forcing Daisy to take charge after all, and dusting Jemma, leaving Deke in an odd grandparentless limbo. That would be quite the freaking reveal if any of that happened. Holy shit. I was thinking about during the episode, I was like, man, when if does any of this line up after this? Because we know the Battle of New York had just recently happened, and then they've moved off elsewhere. You know, so like all that obviously was going on. So in the back of my mind, I was like, I wonder when the snap technically takes place while all of this was going on. I mean, conveniently enough, maybe they all survived the snap, you know? Maybe it did happen while all that was going on. Who knows? That would have been fucked up. Luckily, as we talked about last week, MCU had abandoned S.H.I.E.L.D, so minor spoiler, I guess. There are no more references, or there's no references to the blip next season. Instead, we're going to do our best Star Trek 3, The Search for Fitz. See you next season. Hell yeah. Wild series of episodes, a lot of questions and a lot of deep dives into all of this, but I know that's just scratching the surface now, but we still got 2 more seasons, though not as full of seasons as we are used to, but we've still got 2 seasons nonetheless around the corner, and I can't wait to see what is in store next for our crew, and who will actually be involved in it all. That'll be a big old question, I think, as well. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there and pass it off to you guys. Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We're carrying the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoy the reaction. If you did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Remember, if you want to see the full-length reaction, if you want to get early access to this, or you want to submit a question or a comment or something for me to read at the end of these videos, you can do all that over there as well. And before we go, I want to shout out Angela Burr, Lily Jan's son, and Adriana Bailey. Thank you guys so much for becoming saviors here on the channel, helping sponsor and support some of the rescues we've been taking care of here at the office. You guys have been a tremendous help. And as always, I want to shout out our channel legends: Eric Official, Adam Myers, Aquino, Annoying Waffle, Anthony, Ariel, Armando Rosage, Ash, Captain Hoodie, Caroline, and Kirsten. Let me know how to pronounce that. I actually tried to look this up and I could not find anything. Let me know. Carrie Eckerl, Casey Wood, Christopher Anderson, Clara V, Codename Witch, Cody Vineyard, Corey Curry, Cosmonito, Craig Lozo, Cyber, Dairy Products, Daisy, Damasius, David Furstenberg, Denise Mauricio, Doric, Ellie Autumn Guinea, Ender Wolf, Ethan Denise, Fred Forlot, Gregory Toner, Havoc, Hot Girl Bum 2, Ismushi, Jack Bulby, Jake Contrell, Jen, Jose Hernandez, Joshua Gunnell, Julia Barrera, Cato, Carlene, Carmen Wilmot, Leo, Lee Stigler, Liam Harold, Lily Chan's son, Lily Bullock, Luca Van Zeeland, Lynn 0816, Mandy Sher, Matt Hader, Mel Fernell, Muggy Holes, Myth Lesbian, Nikki Demus, Nikki G, Noodle Foodle, Ollie Hodges, Wardium, Pam R, Paul Brown, Robert Onguiano, Robin Yelkheim, Ross Linger, Russell Crockett, Ryan Morris, Sam Finn and Scotty, Sewer Rat, Saja 19, Shelio, Silver Tier Moon, Sir Shredder, Sleepy, Snolly, S. Wills, Tully Payne G, Tyler Rayner, Uncle Tony, Your Korscott, V, Vivian Vocak, VV, Wallo Silvas, Your Boy G-Man, and Zach Hills. Thank you guys so much for continued support. But that's just the video, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.